Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. I am still working from home, so it's a lot of spending a lot of time around my space, which I am definitely not angry about. It's been very nice, a lot of decompression, learning to meditate effectively. Like, there's a lot that I can really appreciate about being home right now. But I have not uploaded a video in probably like 2 weeks, and I just noticed that today. So to remedy that, I'm going to give you a quickie screenshot session. Before I start, I would like to say something to clear the air. I use pictures and names because I feel as though if you have the audacity to say some really cringy shit to me, some really messed up stuff, then you have the boldness to be exposed for it. So for those of you who are like, Diamond, that's kind of weird that you're like putting their stuff out there. Here's the thing. If you disrespect me, I am going to make sure that you essentially have called out for it. So clearing that up, I will not be changing that. I won't be not using people's names and pictures. And the only thing I won't be doing is releasing their contact information if I received it, their addresses or anything like that. But I know there's people are like, well, we could easily find them. I'm like, I'm not even gonna get into that because that's a bigger rabbit hole. My point is, I'm gonna continue doing screenshot sessions as they were made, and that means just gonna screenshot stuff and talk about it. So, like I said, quickie one today for you. I have been all over the dating sites purely because I am bored. And it makes sense because I'm stuck at home until, who knows. Anyway, this guy messaged me on Tinder. Tinder, it's a classy place, you know. Classiest place. And I'm not even being facetious or anything. It's classy. It's where all the people go to find their soulmates. Anyway, homeboy, you know. Oh, what's his name? Gibson. Now, this is going to be a tips video for you also. For those of you who think, or for anyone who has encountered a sugar daddy or a sugar parent of any variety, I would like to point out a few things that you can identify if a person is a catfish, with more than likely they are a catfish. I don't think sugar parents are as prevalent as the world thinks. So I'm going to just let you know. First of all, if somebody's name is either a last name, like a common last name, then more than likely they are a catfish. If they introduce themselves last name first and then what is a custom like a first name, more than likely a catfish. You can also tell by the cadence in their messages. If they do call you, you can tell by the cadence in their speech if they're a catfish or if they're really trying to imitate the person in the video or the picture or whatever. So Gibson hits me up on Tinder and he says, oh, okay. So there are messages before this and it was literally just, hi, hello, how are you? What are you doing? There you go. I just wanted to screenshot the important part. Oh, okay, I'm here looking for a serious sugar baby for companionship. That's gonna be loyal and honest with me, and weekly allowance for you, Diamond. So, I love the idea of a sugar parent. I love the idea of somebody just giving me money to look pretty, but that's not, I haven't transcended to that point in life yet. I told him no, I have a job, thanks, try seeking arrangements. And when I say I would love for someone to just give me money to be cute, I'm not being honest at all. It makes me uncomfortable. My love language is not gifts, it's acts of service. But I don't vibe well with the idea of a sugar daddy supplying for me. Now, if you got a sugar parent or anything and you're living the best life, you live you. But I told him to try Seeking Arrangements. Seeking Arrangements is a sugar parent website, though its reputation has been really tainted by the fact a lot of scammers exist on Seeking Arrangements. And the person who created Seeking Arrangements initially started it because he had a sugar baby and realized that he wanted to make a social networking for people to meet sugar people. Babies, daddies, mommies of any kind, and everyone in between. So the site itself is legitimate in the sense that it is trying to supply and connect people with sugar other people. So I told him to try that because then he can outwardly say, hey, I'm a sugar daddy, I'm looking for a sugar baby, this is what I want. He says, it like you don't understand what I mean. I want a woman not of my age, okay, that's going to love me and also take care of my kids. That's all I mean by companionship. Now, I'm trying to be tactful. That's like my new thing. Like with my new meditation stuff and addressing the toxic parts of Diamond, I'm trying to be tactful instead of just saying things that came to my head. First off, I'm not taking care of no one's kids, especially a stranger's. Especially a person who tried to initiate some type of relationship on the basis that I will be taking care of their children. I'm not doing that. And then I know there's gonna be people like, what about single parents? That's a whole different topic for a whole different day. Personally, I am not mature enough to date a person with a child. There, I said it. I can't do it. Reason why I don't have kids on my own, because I know I'm not ready. So, definitely not ready to take care of someone else's children, right? So, he's like, I want someone to take care of my kids. I want someone who's not my age. Which, okay, I understand. A lot of older people, they want younger folk, and that could be for an array of reasons. I'm not going to debunk that or like unpack that or anything like that. It's to each their own. If you're two legal adults, go off, go do whatever you want. But he also wants someone to love him. He wants companionship. It sounds like he wants a wife or a nanny, and I am neither. I'm neither. And as you see, my response was, I don't want to take care of your children. And I know a lot of you are like, why did you focus on that of all the things he told you? I don't want to take care of your children. I don't want to take care of children. I don't want to take care of children. I don't want to take care of children. So, I don't. I can't do kids. I can't. No. Yikes. But let's unpack this a little bit. So he is definitely a catfish of any sort. And even if I were interested in looking for a sugar parent of the older variety, I was definitely not feeling it. You can tell by the way that he immediately comes out with what he wants and how he's going to give me a weekly allowance and how it's going to be good for me. No. So if you are a sugar baby, sugar parents, I'm sorry. If you're a sugar baby, I do implore you to not fall for scammers on dating sites who are offering you lucrative money or time or expenses or cool things like that to take care of their children or take care of them. I know that sounds like I might hyper focus on it, but make sure that you're not being scammed. All right. You need to make sure that they are who they say they are. Reverse image search. Y'all all watch Catfish. I know. So you can definitely do that on Google. You can also ask them specific things, especially about if they claim that they live in the same city as you or near you. You can ask, it's like, okay, so who's the mayor of our city? Who's the mayor of the town? And of course, they're not going to answer it. They're going to go all around about like, why do you ask? Blah, 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 blah. They're going to start asking you questions. So if someone can't give you a straight answer, it's like, who's the governor of the state we currently reside in? Who's it? Like, I don't think people are going to be offended. They're going to understand unless they're a catfish. Then they're going to be like, oh, this person's on to me, but So I say just keep yourself protected. Make sure, especially during the time that right now we're quarantined and life is crazy, that you don't get mixed up with somebody who's trying to offer you, something that seems too good to be true, and because it is. So anyway, I have another screenshot session coming very soon, because I got quite a few messages I want to show y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.